and welcome to Storytime with Gwendolyn, story a day till Gwendolynmas. Gwendolynmas being December 25th, which is my birthday. I'm the Gwendolyn. I'm so excited that you're here today. Don't forget to find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch, as well as subscribe to my channel right here on YouTube. I have some very important guests to introduce you to. The first guest is my age-appropriate beverage. It is contained within this ceramic tumbler made by Tessum Stoneworks. Everyone take a drink of your drink. Refreshing. The second special guest is not my dinosaur dragon onesie or the other onesies I have, but it's this adorable sweater dress that I got from Facebook Marketplace. I don't have a problem. You have a problem. It's got crisscrossy overalls in the back. The next special guest I would like to introduce you to is Nancy Drew book. But it's not just any Nancy Drew book, it's a fancy artsy Nancy Drew book. It's Nancy Drew Mystery Story as a clue of the dancing puppet, but it's also art. Art. And flowers. I like flowers. It was made for me by my best friend Amelia. Everyone take a drink of your drink. The last important special guest I would like to introduce you to is the book for tonight. It is called Ice Boy. I hold it like that because sometimes it gets reflected on. It's by Ezra Stein. It's called Ice Boy. I got it from my local library. Look, you can even see my ring light reflection in it. I got it from my local library. Support your local libraries. So, this is my now onesie. This is my special beverage. This is my special book, The Dancing Clue of the Puppet, but with art. And this is Ice Boy by Ezra Stein. Here we go. Ice Boy. It's like gangsta. Ooh, just blue end papers. I bet it's about a boy made of ice. Ice Boy. Now, I hope he has a cape. He sounds like a superhero. Ice Boy had a normal life, goofing around with his brothers and sisters. Oh no. Parental advisory. This is a children's book, but the comments are probably not necessarily going to be children-friendly comments. Ice Boy had a normal life. Morning, everyone, says the dad of the Ices. Pop. Up and at him. Oh my gosh, he pops him out the ice cube trays. Pops it. Morning, Dad. Oh, they're in a freezer. Look at the freezer stuff, like an ice cream cone, because everyone has just random ice cream cones unwrapped, standing upright in their freezers. Everyone take a drink of your drink. Goofing around with his brothers and sisters. He says, "Help, I'm stuck." And then someone else says, "Don't lick your brother." Dodging tough cubes from the back of the freezer. Ya mama was an icicle. Yikes. Should say yo mama, like Y-O, not Y-A. I mean, Y-A grammatically makes sense, but it's like yo mama was an icicle. And he said I was a icicle, not even, again, there's no grammar in that sentence. Once in a while, someone was taken. What kind of book is this? Where's Cleo? Gone to a better place. usually for a person's drink. Well, obviously. Oh, someday, wait, I have to read it. Some say you go to a place called root beer. Some say cream soda. Sniff. I'll miss you, Cleo. Well, they're talking about drinks, so everyone take a drink of your drink. To be chosen was the best thing that could happen to an ice cube. I mean, is anyone getting flashbacks to Toy Story of the like claw game aliens that were like, "You have been chosen"? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Your great aunt was a cold compress. Don't you just use a package of frozen vegetables for that? Be proud. At least that's what Ice Boy's parents said. There's no page numbers on this, but I feel like we're only like 6 pages in and everything is crazy already. But Ice Boy didn't want to be in a cold compress. He wanted more. Look at him, staring off into the distance of the freezer, wanting more, desiring more out of his life, his little cubey icy life. So even though Ice Boy's parents said, never go outside, never ever go outside, Ice Boy went outside. Uh-oh. Dun dun dun. Ice Boy says, hello world, from the freezer. And even though his doctor said, they have doctors? Ice Boy has doctors? Ices have doctors? There's a whole ice cube civilization in our freezers, you guys. I don't know if that's exciting or scary. Everyone take a drink of your drink. And even though his doctor said, never go in the sun, never ever go in the sun, Ice Boy went in the sun. He said, feels good. Even though he is melting a little bit. I don't even know what's going to happen at all. In fact, he went to the beach. Look at him at the beach. He's so happy. Look at him throwing stuff that I don't know what it is. Just throwing it up in the air. Ice Boy went up to the edge of the water and rolled right in. Best day ever. His edges began to blur. He was becoming ... Water Boy. Look at that. It says Water Boy in the water. And then it goes to him and he says, it tastes salty. Water Boy washed in with the tide. This seashore was full of life. He washed in with the tide. He said, hello there to the seagull. And then the ocean was full of life. He said, that tickles. It's a lobster, crab, shrimp. I don't seafood. Lobster, crab, shrimp. What's the other one? What's the one you can have in a container at home? Shellfish? No. The crabby one that you get the shell for? You know what I mean. But it's not a crab. But it has all the legs, just like this. And then when it gets bigger, you get a different shell for it. I don't know, I'm not a herpetologist. Anyway, off a big swell, he soaked someone's towel. He basked in the sun until he began to steam. He was becoming. Oh my gosh, he's transitioning. What was he becoming? He can be whatever he wants to be. Vapor boy. Vapor boy. Lying here and there and everywhere. Look what I did. It's like Stuart. Look what I can do. You get that joke, you get extra credit. Vapor boy was light as air. Well, he's vapor. He wafted so high, he became a little drop. Pop. Am I dense or did I just become a liquid again? That's how the cycle of liquids and science works. Hematology. Hashtag science. He tap danced on top of a thunderstorm. Tra-la, I'm cold. Complain much? You wanted to get out of the wherever you were before until he froze and fell inside. Puff. He didn't poof, he puffed. Different. This book is crazy. A big storm was no place for a little piece of ice. He's not a piece of ice anymore. He has transitioned to Vapor Boy. Get it right. Yikes, this is creepy. Whoa, what was that? Crash. That's the thunder of the storm. And then he says, I'm melting. I'm freezing. I want to go home. Boom, he was becoming Ice Boy again, whizzing through the sky in a summer hail. He was Ice Boy again. He returned to his roots. Hey, I can see my house from here. That's what happens when you're super high up. Sometimes you can see your house from there. Maybe I'll surprise Mom and Dad. I hope they remember me. I think they probably will, even though they've probably had millions of ice cube children at this point because they're not the ones that control the reproduction of the children. It is whoever owns the freezer that controls the reproduction of the children's. The ice children's, the ice cube children's, the ice boy girl non-binary children's. Everyone take a drink of your drink. Then oof, he hit the roof and plink, he landed in a drink. Oof, plink, landed in a drink. That's like a rap. Oof, plink, he landed in a drink. That's rapping, right? Everyone take a drink of your drink. Uh-oh, swan dive. Then bloop into a drink. And his parents were there. Clatter, clatter, ta-da! Ice Boy, is that you? They asked. Yes, said Ice Boy. It is me. This is fizzy. Oh, Ice Boy, you're a sight for sore eyes. I'm sorry I ran away, said Ice Boy. I didn't want to be chosen. Just then, the drink was lifted high in the air. Luckily, the person tasted Ice Boy first. Weird, don't. Carbonation. Blech, he said. This ice tastes terrible. And then he must have dumped it out because it says, we're free. They landed in the grass. What will become of us? Said his parents. Where will we go now? What will we do? All they've ever known their entire life is being ice. They don't have an occupation. They don't know a trade like plumbing or electrician or construction. They don't even know how to work at McDonald's. I worked at McDonald's and it was hard because they didn't teach me. I'm not bitter. Let's find out, said Ice Boy. I don't know what's happening on this page. Oh, we come of it. So you got dumped out in the grass. Oh, okay. All right, I got it. And then the grass has a weird sprinkler system that comes from something that looks like a outdoor fireplace. And the one of the parents is like, "This tickles." The other one says, "Feels good." And Iceway says, "Best day ever." That's it. All right. All right. Let's talk about we need to okay. Ice Boy was an ice cube. His parents had sibling ice cubes who got basically sacrificed to drinks, and his parents were like a little bit okay, cool with it. And then he got sacrificed to a drink, but he was like, "I don't want to be here." And so then no, he didn't get sacrificed to a drink. He escaped. He freaking escaped. He left on his own. He left on his own, and then he melted because he went to the beach, which also, like, if you know Olaf, and then he got evaporated and became Vapor Boy. First he's Water Boy because he melted, then he was Vapor Boy up in a cloud, and then he was like, now I'm frozen, I'm hail, and then he was a little piece of ice, and then he was back into Ice Boy, and then he fell down with the hail, and then he hit a roof, he landed in someone's drink. He didn't get put in a drink, he landed. That's rude. Don't go in other people's drinks, obvi. Because that is inappropriate. Hashtag rude. And his parents were randomly there. And then they were like, "We love you." And then the drinker was like, "This tastes horrible," because Ice Boy fell from the sky into his drink, and Ice Boy tasted horrible. And so he dumped it out. And then they got caught up in the sprinkler system. And then they got sprinklered all over the place. What the heck kind of story is this? Everyone take a drink of your drink. I got nothing. It's been a day. So that was Storytime with Gwendolyn, a story day to Gwendolmas. It was Ice Boy by David Ezra Stein. I have questions, but I don't know that I want the answers. My special guests included my age-appropriate beverage, my not onesie but sweater dress that I got from Facebook Marketplace because I don't have a problem, but you have a problem. Don't even talk to me. What was this? When we're sad, what do we say? We say add to cart. Therapist says no. And my amazing book sculpture, The Clue of the Dancing Puppet Nancy Drew Mystery Stories that my best friend Amelia made for me. I also collect Nancy Drew books, so if you have old Nancy Drew books that you want to get rid of, send me a message and I will come get them from you. Don't forget to find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch. Twitch.tv/Gwendolyn Show. Also, I have a Amazon wish list in case you want to send me something for Gwendolynmas. You can also throw $1 or $2 to my virtual tip basket. It's paypal.me/Gwendolyn Show. This has been Ice Boy by David Ezra Stein. I borrowed it from my local library. Support your local library. Storytime with Gwendolyn, a story a day till Gwendolynmas, because Gwendolynmas is December 25th. Also, again, I have a live stream happening tomorrow, the 24th of December, on my Facebook page, facebook.com/Gwendolyn Show. So don't forget to tune in right there so we can all wrap our last minute holiday gifts together. Everyone take a drink of your drink. Have a great rest of your night. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye.